Hello everybody, and welcome to another part in our 100% walkthrough for Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. And today's video is going to be a very special video as we will be capturing and taming the last horse of the apocalypse that we need for the game. That is right. We're starting off with a very special thing to take off our checklist. I've been spending, I think, at least 2 hours looking for this. And a lot of that time was actually spent off screen because I recorded like the first hour of me looking for it and realized that I really should just kind of look for it and then wait till I find it, or else I'm going to be wasting a lot of time, like a lot of recording space and all that I have just looking for the darn thing. So I went ahead and looked for most of it off screen, and I eventually came across it down here in the southern part of Mexico. Now, the thing is with the horse death when looking for the horse of the apocalypse is that you do get it at the end of the game for beating the main story of the game, but we can't get two of the outfits I want to unlock before beating the main game unless we find it beforehand. And it is possible to find it, as you see right here. It's the only mythical creature that we have left. We found the chupacabra and we found every other horse, so this is what it has to be. There's only one other mythical creature other than this one, but I do not think it gets a blue circle or a notification, but it does have a set spawn that we can get. This one has a very rare chance to spawn at many different places. I've encountered it up here in the Great Plains, near Beecher's Hope. I've seen it in tall trees in some people's videos. I've encountered it over here. I've encountered it over here. I've heard reports of it being around here. Like, it's all over the place. And the thing is about it is that it has a very small spawn chance compared to the rest of the horses and other mythical creatures because, like I said, it's supposed to be given to you once you beat the game. But since you are able to find it, it's just a lot rarer. So if you put your time and effort into it, you should be able to eventually find it. Now, I've heard a lot of people say they have found it right here where I'm finding it, so this is probably maybe a good spawn chance, but the same people also said they found it reportedly around here. So if you're looking for this before beating the main game, this is where I found it. This isn't a guarantee. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is the only place it can spawn, so keep that in mind when looking for it. Usually what I did is I just saved in a spot and then I went ahead and just kind of circled around to different spawn points that I saw. I did it a little bit up here for a little bit. I did it a little bit in here for a little bit. And then I read that on Thursday around 1 a.m. it spawns around here. And then eventually, after looking through the rest of Mexico, I came across it. So that is what I did to eventually come across it. And I know I'm spending a lot of time explaining what I did because I know there's a lot of people out there like me that spends countless hours trying to find this. And this is me getting luckier, I would say. Now, as you probably noticed, McFarland's ranch is under attack. As I've been searching for this, Thieves Landing came under attack. I know in the last video I showed me saving Rathskeller Fort, but I just saved Thieves Landing. I'm probably not going to show this on screen because we gotta save time to kind of finish up this game, but yeah, I've spent quite a lot of time trying to find this thing. And I've had to save a couple towns in the meantime. So if it seems like some towns go under attack, that doesn't really make sense in the grand scheme of things. That's kind of why. So now that I've kind of gone through my whole process and hair pulling trying to find this darn thing, let's see what this horse has in store for us and finally tame it and claim it as our own. Where you at? Where you at? There you are. There he is.
Come on.
If you can't tell in the sound of my voice, I am very nervous. I'm actually recording this at like 1 a.m. at night because I've had to farm this so much. This is such a strange time for me to record, not gonna lie. So if the audio seems off, if I seem quieter or seem more nervous, that's exactly why. To be honest, I'm literally probably just going to record me taming this horse and then go to bed. And then finish recording what I wanted to record next tomorrow. Because this was the only thing I really had next to do. I really couldn't do anything else in my plan, so
How'd I get myself into this?
Blood Pack, Death. 4 Horses of the Apocalypse, rank 4. Nice. You have broken the Horse of the Apocalypse, Death. And you're gonna love what its special ability is, that's for sure. Death dispatches foes when he tramples them, so he practically makes their head explode. It's freaking awesome. Let's actually see what our final challenge is, because we have one more challenge to complete. Kill one of each undead type using the 4th Horse of the Apocalypse, also known as Death. Tramples the undeads. Reward, a blood pack horse steed for all remaining horses. And as you probably noticed, we got the blood pack for Death. And the reason for that is because in order to complete the challenge, we got to be able to get Death. So I think they just give it to us as kind of like a sign of like, here, take it. Like, you're going to need it just in case if you lose it, which is greatly appreciated for one. I'm actually really excited to use Death, and we're probably going to end up using this horse the least, just because of the fact that we actually have one more horse to tame, and that is, as you'll see, as a requirement for this outfit, is find and break the mythical unicorn. And there is a specific spot it spawns, which is a lot more guaranteed than Death is, which is kind of strange, but like, I get it to some degree. Right now I'm heading towards Chuparosa so I can make sure we save this horse. And then I'm probably going to go save McFarlane's Ranch off screen, or at least do the next challenge. I'm really trying to decide if I want to record or not tonight. My only plan was really to get this horse. But if you see a cut, it's when I'll be doing the rest of my recording for this video. Alright, we are here in Chuparosa, where we are gonna save this horse for good. Hitch it up so we can make it ours permanently. There we go. It is forever ours. And we also have the deed, so we can always use that to make sure we keep it. Now, I'm gonna go save McFarlane's Ranch, and then we're gonna go complete that next and final challenge for the rank 5 of the Horses of the Apocalypse, which I have a specific spot in mind that we'll go and start hunting down each of the undead types. So I will see you then. Alright everyone, we are here in El Presidio, which this is where we are going to get this final challenge for the 4 Horses of the Apocalypse, and I definitely want to do this before we find the unicorn, because we're going to actually keep the unicorn as our main horse for the remainder of the game. So we got to get this done because it requires that we use Death to kill each type of the undead, which its special ability, of course, as I said earlier in the separate recording. I'm actually recording this section the next day from when I recorded Finding Death because it took me so long to find it. So this is a totally different time. Once we trample the undead, their heads should practically explode. So this is kind of the best spot to do it, or at least just around in Mexico, because each type of undead spawns. The only spot in New Austin, I think, that all of them kind of spawn near each other is kind of near Gaptooth Breach, so I guess you could do it there. But I think this is as good a spot as any, so we're going to get this right now. And then we're going to go complete the Undead Hunter outfit by getting the unicorn.
Must be crazy.
Ow. Okay, so as you can see, we can practically see most of the undead that were there. Bolter, Retcher, regular. Now we just need a bruiser. There's one right there. And there you go. Legend of the Apocalypse menu entry completed. Blood Pack Pestilence, Blood Pack Famine, and we should get Blood Pack War. We got the last rank, which that means, ladies and gentlemen, that we have the final, not the final outfit, but the second to final outfit finished. And we're going to be completing the next one as well. Hold on, let's actually see what the outfit says. It should be right here. As a Legend of the Apocalypse, your phosphorus treatment lasts longer. So I think that means any, like, phosphorus coating we give to our ammo lasts longer, which we barely use that as is, so it's not a big deal. And I'm going to be putting on the outfit now as we go and find the unicorn, but I do plan on wearing that outfit later for like the final mission. But I want to wear the next one, which we're about to go complete right now, the Undead Hunter, for the next few missions and even some of the missing souls. But we got to go and find and break the mythical unicorn, the final legendary kind of horse in the game. I don't think it gives like a blue circle for it when we come up near to it, but I think there's a set spawn for it, or at least this is a spot that everyone always says to find it. So we're going to go get that right now. No, I didn't mean to do that. And as you can see, I already kind of have it marked on the map right here. This is where I usually go look for the unicorn. I think this is where it's supposed to spawn. So if it takes me a second, if it doesn't spawn immediately, I'll cut to when I find it. But we will be... Oh, sorry about that. My phone just wants to go off. Should turn my notifications off. But yeah, we will be going and finding that horse right now. In fact, hold on. I came here to change this outfit to show it off. It's kind of hard to see with the lighting, but you can kind of notice it kind of looks a lot like Landon Ricketts' outfit. If you look at it, just kind of torn up a bit in places. You got the special looking hat. I really like this outfit. I think it looks awesome, and I like how it's got the wear and tear from, you know, surviving the undead. You got the little cross right there. I think this outfit's awesome, but this is probably the one we'll wear last for finishing the story. But we're going to go get the Undead Hunter one right now. In fact, actually, I'm going to save first.
Sometimes I think I've been drugged.
Alright, everybody, we should be coming up close to where the unicorn is supposed to spawn, and the unicorn only spawns when you find both the chupacabra and the horse death. So they did that for a reason. I'm not sure if this horse really has any special abilities. I think I see it in the distance. It doesn't look like a regular undead horse. Yes, it is. And you notice that it is the unicorn because it's kind of white like the Hungarian half-breed, and it's got a rainbow flying off it. And it's got a bunch of butterflies, so kind of a strange horse to have when there are a bunch of zombies, and Death is probably a better horse to have overall, considering it can insta-kill any zombies you trample, but I think it also has a problem of, like, insta-killing other people as well, so I think overall it's just kind of risky to have, even though this horse is awesome. Man, this thing does not want to get lassoed up. Get back here. Yeah, it's kind of sad that we don't get to use Death as much, but... Okay, we're going to get close. Giving me a lot of trouble here. There it goes.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, you're the last horse I need. I am really excited to have the unicorn, because this means that we can practically finish the game with what's left. And I know we didn't really get to use Death a whole bunch, but being able to ride around in a unicorn is not going to be something to be ashamed of. This horse is awesome. And don't let anyone tell you differently. It's ridiculous, but so is zombies in the Old West.
That wasn't so bad.
There we go. Now we are going to head back to Casa Madrugada to make this horse ours for the remainder of the game. And then check out our new outfit. Look at this. Isn't this absolutely awesome? With the rainbow coming out of the back of it and the butterflies. It's just absolutely ridiculous. I love it. But we should have the Undead Hunter outfit completed finally. Here, Undead Hunter. A Master Undead Hunter outfit comes equipped with a relic that replenishes ammunition and items. And I think that's like once per day. So, I can see how people would think this outfit is better than the Legend of the Apocalypse, especially if you don't use that coating often, because you kind of have to go out of your way to make it. But I still think the Legend of the Apocalypse outfit is still pretty cool.
Yeah.
What the heck? There is a random event that can give us the semi-auto shotgun if we don't get it in the mission it's in. So I'm just checking to be sure that this isn't that. Well, I don't see the semi-auto shotgun, so I think we're good. Want to get this unicorn back anyway. Now, I think the unicorn is set to spawn there every time. Unlike death, it's like guaranteed to spawn there once you find death and the chupacabra, so it's really just finding death that's the RNG part of also getting the unicorn. And it kind of sucks that you're locked off that way, because I would have gladly gotten the Undead Hunter outfit like a long time ago, and then ended on using death, you know? But, you know, it is what it is, and that's just how the game is. Regardless, this, even though I don't think this horse has any really special abilities other than, like, infinite stamina, I think, or close to infinite stamina and health. I don't know, I could be wrong about that. I would have to double check later. This horse is now your trusty steed. Yeah, that's right. Now let's go check out our new outfit. Oh, wait. Wrong safe house. Wrong safe house. Again, wrong safe house. Holy Relic. You unlock the Holy Relic item. It can be used once per day to refill ammo for your most coveted explodable weapons. So I guess, like dynamite and undead bait and stuff, but as you can see, it's literally, from my understanding, John's regular outfit, but all torn and, like, destroyed from all this time of fighting the undead, which definitely fits what this DLC is and everything, and I just love the whole theme of it. You rarely get to see, John in any outfits that reveal like any part of his body, and the fact that like his shirt's just torn to the part where you can actually see his bare chest is just like very unique, and that's why I like it. And I think it not having a hat just makes it better, so this is gonna be awesome. So this will be the outfit we'll be using for the next few parts of the game. Look at us. We got a torn up outfit, a beautiful unicorn to ride, and what is this game? It's awesome, that's what it is. But now that we got that done, we should be ready to continue the main story of the game and kind of see what Mexico in general has to offer in helping us solve this crisis. We met with Landon Ricketts, and he didn't really have any solutions other than a new weapon for us to use, so we're going to travel to Las Hermanas and see who there can help us solve this problem. As you can see, we are here in Las Hermanas, or at least outside of it. We will be saving the town here soon, but we're going to be going to the main mission marker right outside here first.
You okay, sister?
Well, I'm alive, senor. Although, come to think of it, I just committed a mortal sin.
Claim self-defense. Always works for me.
Yes, well, I fear my judges may be a little more stringent than yours. But I appreciate the advice. Unfortunately, many of my nuns are not so resourceful as you or I. Their innocence will kill them, which is truly a terrifying reality.
I would not know.
I think maybe you would. But let us leave the psychotherapy and focus on more pressing matters. They are locked in the church, while hordes of these half-witted demons are trying to get to them.
It'd be my pleasure.
You're a true Samaritan, sir. You know, they say the devil has all the best tunes. It may be so, but it seems he also has the most half-witted friends.
So you know Bill Williamson, then?
Excuse me?
Just a little joke. I'll do as best as I can to save the nuns.
Save the nuns in Las Hermanas. Okay, funny story. I was saving the town, and I was giving some people some ammo, and then a person, I don't think they intentionally shot at me, but I think they were shooting at a zombie or whatever, and then they killed me on accident. And I think it's just because I was, like, right in front of them that they shot me, but luckily it's not a big deal. We had an autosave right after that cutscene, so we're fine. Like, it isn't, like, a terrible loss, you know? But, yeah. I mean, shit happens, I guess. But let's try to make sure we don't commit the... do the same thing again. I'm not trying to make the same mistake. I think I'll at least supply these 3 survivors.
God is on my side.
Here you go. You always want to make sure to give ammo to survivors because I think it does affect how long they stay safe. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. But I can't guarantee that for certain. There you go. I think, you know what, we'll go supply this person over here as well. Ah, I'm reloading.
Get back, you fiend.
This is definitely one of the harder places to save because it's so tightly compacted and there's just so many zombies and so many safety circles you need to fill up, so this can definitely be one of the more challenging areas for sure. But as long as you get up high, supply the survivors, get the first few circles up, and then just snipe them from one of the safer positions, you should be pretty set. And you can always use undead bait to help you out if you need to. But if you haven't visited Landon Ricketts just yet, then you might have to make sure you save some undead bait so that way you can complete his mission, or else you're going to have to make some more. And you don't want to be just backtracking all the way to tall trees if you don't have to, you know what I mean? Had to leave and go in the church to make sure that the zombies spawned, because that's why it was flashing like that. We had that earlier in Torquemada. Hello, zombie, you're the last one, and we have finally saved the last town.
What now?
Alright.
I'm beginning to lose my patience.
That should be the last town saved. There is an achievement if you have every single town saved. And that is exactly what we have right here. We have every town saved, and as long as you consistently go back right when it gives you a notification that a town is under attack, and save that then, you should be fine. And luckily for us, we can just fast travel right to that said town. And just keep just fast travel right to that town and save it, and it should stay saved for quite an amount of time as long as you're just consistently going from town to town and saving them. But that should get you the achievement if you have every single one of them as a cross like this. Now, this might not be the last time we have to save a town, because a town might get attacked again with what we have to do left. But if that's the case, I'll probably do that off screen and make sure it's saved, because I am trying to make sure that every single town is saved before I complete the game. That is part of my 100% completion checklist, is to just fill that kind of requirement for myself and that sort of thing. Let's see what weapons I got. Let's go see what Mother Superior has to say.
I hope you are a bearer of good news.
Sister, I've done as you asked.
Bless you. But it's not sister. It's Mother Superior. Mother Superior Calderon. Our bishop was a stickler for regulations. Until he got sick last week and ate half of the cathedral choir boys.
I'm sorry.
I only mention it because my girls are laughing at you calling me sister.
What do you think is causing all this?
Déjame ver. Mexico is an old country. Many faiths have lived and died here. Many evil spirits have flourished. I have no idea what is afflicting the people here. But I know it is a sickness of the soul. Something supernatural, maybe. Certainly nothing rational. Perhaps if you were to get me alive one of these creatures, we could try a couple of experiments.
Certainly.
Get me a new one. One who was recently human. I want to work with a subject who has only recently turned.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Gracias, señor. Shh, cállense. No puedo creer cómo se portan.
Bring a normal undead to Mother Superior.
Seeing things.
Seems that we can't even escape still having to capture the undead for people. We did that for the Doctor like 5 times, and now we gotta do it again for Mother Superior. With that being said, I think this would be a good time to finally go back to El Presidio and finish the Missing Souls missions there. Mostly because now that we've saved Las Hermanas and there isn't a mission related to it anymore, we can go get that missing person there. So I will probably see you guys in El Presidio when I arrive.